Good morning, guys. Good morning, every single individuals on my Telegram channel. If this is your first time joining my daily outlook, good morning to you and thank you for watching this video. Now, I normally do post this daily outlook every single morning by 10:30 a.m. What is the aim or the reason for this daily outlook? The aim and the reason for this daily outlook is to help traders navigate or filter through some pairs so they know which pairs they are looking to trade that day. They know opportunities they are looking to find that week. Or if you are actually trading a pair that I'm analyzing, you would know where to buy or where to sell. Remember, this is not a financial advice. This is just for educational purposes, and this is my view towards the market. Let's get to work. Okay, so yesterday I told you guys about USD JPY, right? I told you guys about USD JPY, although we started buying from this point. Now, I'll tell you guys the reason why we started buying from this point. We started buying from this point yesterday. The reason was because this is actually this is actually a minor demand zone, okay? This is actually a minor demand zone here. That was why I say we should start buying from this point. Now, I'll explain why this zone is actually a minor demand zone. I don't know if some of you are familiar with some certain chart patterns. Let me draw it. Let's see if some of you are actually familiar with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the market dips down, comes back up, comes back to test it, then comes back to test it, then a massive push to the upside. Okay, now let me bring that out. Let me bring that out here and here. Do you understand? That's why I started buying from this point, because this is where the market is now at this moment. This is where the market is now at this moment here. That's why I started buying from this point. But again, we can still see a huge spike like this first before the market will then start pushing. That's why I said if the market ends up dipping lower, we'll take another buy from this point. Remember, I told you guys this is a long-term swing trading. You don't need to pump lots, okay? You don't need to pump lots. You don't need to pump a lot size. Just wait for this market to come to us. Either the market takes us out from our first position and comes back to this entry, then we rebuy, or the market starts buying from this place, which is this direction here. Either way, a win is a win. Please don't risk much, even if it's just 0.1 or 0.01. Even if you're someone that uses 10 lot size, don't risk much, okay? Reason is because the market has not started buying yet, and today being Wednesday, one of the most volatile days since the year started will be today. From New York session, from 12 o'clock, be ready for back-to-back fundamental news. We have card news, we have USD news. Later that night, we have NZD news. You can see federal funds rate released by 8 p.m. So hopefully by God's grace, before then, the market would have started moving to our favor, okay? Okay, now moving down to US oil. US oil is still crashing. Exactly what I told you guys. Donald Trump said US oil is too expensive and the OPEC should cut the price for oil. Do you understand? So what happens? US oil is still crashing. Now I want to wait for this market to break. I want to wait for this market now to break below here, because the market has broken, went back to test here. This is a perfect entry to start looking for a sell to the downside though. This is actually a very, very good entry. But why am I not selling this market currently? Because of the federal fund rate released today, okay? Let's wait for the data to be out. Let's see what will happen. Then we'll start selling US oil. But at the end of the day, this is where US oil might be dumping to. But it won't be wise to start selling now, because you can start selling now, and when the event or the federal funds rate fundamental news goes the other way, you might see US oil picks a momentum back and start pushing to the upside. So we want to see what will happen by 8 p.m. today. Then we start looking for more dump to the downside. But I'm highly bearish on US oil at the moment, okay? Now let's move to DXY. Exactly what I told you guys, DXY has actually come back to test this level. Now more push to the upside. That's what we're expecting from DXY. Hopefully today, fundamental news will definitely pump DXY to the upside, okay? Hopefully today by God's grace. Moving to BTC USD, I actually feel we still have more dump on BTC USD before the market will start shooting to 110,000. But at the end of the day, you don't analyze the crypto markets whenever Donald Trump is in power. You just predict what you're expecting to happen. Okay, you just react and say, okay, this is what I expect to happen. If it ends up happening, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Our bias is still that BTC will come back to this level before we look for a massive buy to the upside. Or it spikes up and break here. Everything boils down to what will happen today by 8 p.m. So don't worry, whether your analysis is right, whether your analysis is wrong. If the federal funds rate wants to fuck up your analysis, it will today, because that news might be very volatile. Okay. Now, I don't really have much to say on this pair. You guys know what we're looking forward to. We won't be selling AUD USD until the market comes back to this level. If the market doesn't come back to that level, we'll keep looking at AUD USD. Okay. Now, same thing for NZD USD. We want to see this market retraces back to this level, then we start selling. Even if the market has created head and shoulder pattern, I could easily tell you guys now to start selling, because the market has created an head and shoulder pattern. But it will be unwise of me, because at the end of the day, even if this market wants to sell, we might just maybe a little dump to this place, just 50 pips dump. Then maybe the market might retraces back up. And I don't want you guys to be caught in such a loop, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to only take quality setup, just like how we caught over 400 pips on VIX. It would be nice for you guys to catch such pips on currency pair, because this market has already created head and shoulder pattern. You can easily start selling now and you still make money, because the market will dump. But I want to see this market retrace back to this level. It will be perfect to sell from this level. Do you understand? It will be perfect to sell from this point of view. Okay, but if you still want to sell the market at this point, I've given you guys the bias already. You just sell here. You can just use a small lot size. Okay, start selling here. Your SL should be here. That's 20 pips stop loss. Then your target should be here. 1 to 2 risk to reward. I don't like it. If it's not 1 to 3, I'm not taking it. But if you want to take this setup, this is actually perfect for you. It's actually good. You can still use a big lot size, 1 lot, 0.5. And if the market goes your way, fine. If it ends up losing, you know you're risking just 20 pips, okay? Then the father of them all, gold. We're still waiting for gold to come back to this level here so we can start buying. And with all that being said, we just need to remain patient and wait for the market to come to us. I'm actually not a trader that chases the market. I want this market to always come to me. So if the market comes to me, fine, I buy it. If the market doesn't come to me, I'm always patient. I'm never in a rush, okay? Now let's look at some of the fundamental news we have today. Some of the fundamental events we have today, and let's see what we should be expecting. Okay, all this is talking about the DeepSeek. I know most of you must have been seeing DeepSeek, ChatGPT. What's actually going on? Let me explain to you guys. Now, Chinese launched a new AI software called DeepSeek. You guys know about ChatGPT, right? Now, ChatGPT offers a plan where you have to pay $200 per month to have access to some of the features of ChatGPT. Let's say snapping the background, then the AI will tell you what it means, or doing high performance tasks. Meanwhile, as Chinese launched DeepSeek can actually do all this that you're paying ChatGPT $200 per month for free. That is why everybody is moving to DeepSeek, and ChatGPT is losing its value at the moment. That's why you guys are seeing dumps on stocks and all that, okay? I just wanted to briefly explain what's going on. So, with all that being said, no need to waste time. Let's just see what will happen by 8 p.m. and by God's grace, maybe after 8 p.m. I'll still send a video to explain to you guys what I actually understand, or what I actually notice, or what has actually happened, okay? So please don't be confused. Don't be in a rush to do what you're not supposed to do. Just follow this daily outlook. If it aligns with what you're looking forward to, fine, you buy it. If it doesn't, you look for another entry. Remember, every single information out here is not a financial advice. This is just my view to the market. Thank you all for joining my daily outlook. And I love you guys. Peace. If I get a signal, I'll send to the group. Thank you guys. Okay, no, sorry. Now let's move to Deriv. Let's move to Deriv, okay? I want us to add one more pair. I'm looking for one pair that is actually very good, so we can add like VIX75. So that whenever VIX75 is not trading, we can actually be trading that pair. Now, last week, we actually entered a massive sell on VIX75, and we're actually lucky to catch over 800 pips because my 0.1 gave me $900. So that's over 800 pips. Let's see what's happening here. What's happening here? So we can actually trade this VIX75. What's happening here? What's happening here? Let me use this other one here. I think that one had network issues. 75. Let's see. Okay, good. So last week we were actually selling VIX75, and from the look of things here, this market at this point might dump to this level here from the look of things, because this market has actually just engulfed a pattern that was supposed to shoot it to the upside on VIX75, right? But it would be unwise of me to start selling now at this moment because of this minor demand zone we have here. So I want to see these markets go back at least to this level here. Pay attention to what I'm saying before you say I did not drop the signal, then start selling, okay? If the market can actually respect us and go back to this level here, if the market goes back to this level here, I'll sell back to this level. Remember, patience is everything. We're not in a rush. The market will come to us and we'll sell. If the market can go back to this level, pay attention to what I'm saying, guys. If the market goes back to this level, 93,600, then we'll start selling, okay? So with all that being said, I'll look for one more pairs on synthetic indices that we can actually add, then we'll continue making money. I love you guys. Peace. Thank you for joining my daily outlook.